Despite what Donald Trump thinks, he's about to be in the fight, the fascism fight for his life in this breaking story. Because both representatives, Americans, and even the FBI ain't going to take this lying down. I'm going to get to that story in just a few seconds because, my goodness, do we have to get down and dirty in the ditch right now and save democracy. But before I get to it real fast, take a look again at what just occurred with regards to Jamie Raskin and the FBI purge. Take a look.
Well, yesterday, we learned that Elon Musk and his Doge posse have now been granted access to that federal payment system. I hate that if this is the case. Was the president trying to stop everything the government does? Joining me now is Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin of Maryland. He's the ranking Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee. I just want to start with this purge of FBI officials and January 6th prosecutors. You said in a statement, if allowed to proceed, Trump's purge of our federal law enforcement workforce will expose America to authoritarianism and dictatorship. I mean, you are a constitutional law expert. You choose your words carefully, and where you think this could land.
Well, the dictators always try to move in against the police to seize that function. Trump pardoned 1,500 violent insurrectionists, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers. Then they appointed, as the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, a guy who organized the January 6th violent festivities and assault and protest against the peaceful transfer of power and has been an election denier. You know, even at the FBI, people have to have a due process administrative hearing before they're fired.
And a lot of that is in response to what Donald Trump did leading up to this breaking story. This, titled Rumors Circulating, FBI reportedly comments on official who forcefully resisted Trump. The FBI on Saturday issued a statement regarding a senior official. Media reports say, in quotes, forcefully resisted the Trump administration's firings. In quotes, acting FBI Director Brian Driscoll on Friday refused a Justice Department order that he assist in the firing of agents involved in January 6 riot cases, pushing back so forcefully that some FBI officials feared he would be dismissed. Multiple current and former FBI officials told NBC News, the report states. The FBI acknowledged the rumors, according to Josh Gernstein, senior legal affairs reporter at Politico. Just in, FBI seeks to quell rumors circulating about FBI leadership, including acting FBI Director Brian Driscoll. The reporter wrote, statement below. In the statement provided by Gerstein, the FBI says, in quotes, we understand there are rumors circulating about FBI leadership to include the acting director. We're providing the below to help clarify any questions. A.D. Driscoll continues to serve in his role as acting director and remains committed to supporting the administration and ensuring a smooth transition to the incoming director, according to the statement. So with that said, what just happened today in this breaking story from members of the FBI, here is the breaking story. Take a listen. Breaking news. FBI agents sue as DOJ compiles a list of officials who worked on Jan 6 and Trump cases. FBI agents have reportedly filed a class action lawsuit against the Department of Justice to halt efforts to compile a list of officials who worked on cases against Jan 6 rioters or President Donald Trump. Politico first reported the agents were anonymously suing the DOJ for fear of retaliation. The lawsuit was said to include screenshots of a 3-page survey being used by the DOJ to identify agents who worked on cases involving Trump or Jan 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol. According to CBS News, the survey asks, in quotes, what role the respondent may have played in many cases, such as acting as an agent, providing management support, or collecting online data. The quote went on to say the survey also asked if the respondent made any arrests, conducted interviews, participated in search warrants, testified in court, or appeared before a grand jury. The DOJ ordered the FBI to submit the survey results by Tuesday afternoon. The Trump administration could purge thousands of officials from the FBI, CNN reported. In quotes, it's a purge, former Trump advisor Steve Bannon said on Monday. We admit it. I heard there was 1,000 agents or something that were going to defy Trump's efforts and defy Trump and defy the cleanup of this mess, he added. In quote, should President Trump put up with this nonsense or just go in there and just get rid of the whole whatever's left of the 7th floor? Just get rid of them. Finally, in quotes, I think it's okay to kind of lure these officials into a trap and have them defy and be insubordinate to higher-ups who are now in charge of the DOJ and then soon FBI. Right-wing reporter Julie Kelly agreed. In the truest words of former coach Jim Valvano, don't give up. Don't ever give up. We have to fight the level of fascism that is unbelievably taking place. And this is the most frightening part. Take a listen to what Steve Bannon, just like Trump, said out loud and realize that a good 35% of Americans actually believe this crap. Take a listen.
The DOJ is completely corrupt from top to bottom. It's going to have to be purged. It's going to have to be restructured. They're going to have to get rid of tons of billets over there and lots of personnel on the afternoon of January 20th, 2025. They understand this. And the FBI is the American Gestapo. As an institution, they are not worthy of going forward. That's going to have to totally be restructured. I've been strongly for getting rid of the FBI, starting over again with some federal law enforcement to the degree you need it. But they've proven how corrupt they are in going after President Trump and others, but particularly President Trump. This week's a historic week. They can't win unless they get some traction on lawfare. They cannot. It's impossible.
They have repeated this narrative enough since late 2015 through the first administration of 45 and now 47 for Trump, that you have millions and millions of Americans who actually believe this, completely blind, no evidence, no proof, ignoring all the facts, all the court cases, everything. We are walking down the road of becoming a fascist totalitarianism country in possibly months, not years, months. Folks, yes, breathe, enjoy your life, enjoy every day, but by all means, stay focused and keep frosty, because this isn't going to be a fast win. It is going to take dedication over the next 2 years. See you soon.